Alright, it says that I'm live. I again have to double check on my phone. As per usual. Hello, Cade Childs. How you doing, man? You made it. I'm glad you're not as sick. Or whatever you were, like, going through. Yes. I'm live for sure. I am for sure alive. Alright. Well, last time, this is where we left off, essentially. I did end up throwing some items into my cargo, so we have a larger cargo list to make people like us, but that's all I did. And all I can do here is go to Footfall, so we can just head in. Okay, wait for the completion of ship's inspection. Is that gonna take a while? Can you move away? There we go. I guess I've been inspected. Okay, looks like I can only head here. Void Dock Alpha Row. Can I... Wait, why? Okay, I can't take Henrix for some reason. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. I haven't taken Adira in a long time. But maybe there was a reason I couldn't take Henrix. There might have been at the end of the last one. He did talk about it a little bit. Let's go. And we landed on Footfall, and we're incognito, so no one knows who we are. At least I think. Or maybe I'm wrong. I thought I said we were going in incognito. Maybe I changed my mind. Your Lordship, forgive me for not welcoming you with the appropriate obeisance. We were told that you would prefer to arrive incognito. Okay, yeah, I'm right. And so we were trying to attract as little attention as possible. I'm here on behalf of the Liege of Footfall, Lord Vladimir Takara. The Liege awaits the chance to speak with you at his residence, but if you happen to have other business to attend to, I can serve as your guide and tell you about the station. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-colored scattering of words of welcome, far less appealing hues lurk, murky and diluted, the look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intention. Well, that's great. Someone's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain. Okay. Yeah, what's the situation? There are certain problems, your lordship, but the liege can acquaint you with them far better than I. Okay, got some experience. Behind her polite, soft tone, you detect the slightest hint of nervousness. It's as if she's reciting a reply she has carefully prepared beforehand. You really should talk to the liege about this. I'm just...
Hey, newcomers!
Whoa.
How's this for a warm welcome?
Wow. We're incognito. How did they know?
I won't heed your cries of mercy.
Okay. Anver thugs. There's 17 of them? Where are they coming from? Oh my gosh. They really want me dead. Okay. 17 thugs. Oh, Cassia's going to activate first, though? Okay. She's going to obliterate probably these thugs. Oh, they're everywhere. It's almost 70 health, 50 health. Okay, that's kind of brutal. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about where she's going to go. Since she activates first, I can throw her essentially anywhere. Man, their health is really high. Yeah, because if I do, I could knock out those three, or I could knock out those three. I don't know if I can reach it from here, though. That's like a long shot. I'd be able to hit them, though. So more than likely she's going to be on this left side. Then who's activating next? It's going to be Abelard. Abelard can be pretty much anywhere. He's activating after the thug group, or the single thug, who will probably be dead. So that armored guy. So we can be on this side, probably. Too bad I couldn't sneak in that corner, because that's what I would do. Yeah, I also don't want to be caught on the flank. Who else do we have, anyhow? Argenta probably does want to be in a good position to shoot. She could actually take a sniper shot against the armored Anver. I wonder if she can shoot him from over here. Probably can't knock him out is the problem. However, if I do send Cassia over and Scream, that combined with a crit might actually get a kill. Yeah, so Argenta can be back here. Cassia can go wherever. Pascal is insanely fast. He can get pretty much wherever as well. Abelard, we're just going to stick you over here, I guess, in hopes that the armored Anver dies. I don't know if you're going to run after those thugs or not. You probably will. Well, then again, you're not getting cover anyway. Tomato, you're going to want to have some cover. Let's go there. Cassie's fine. Pascal can go literally anywhere. Probably wanted to be on this side as well. Because there's no one over here. There are some in the far distance. Unless Pascal... Well, Pascal's so fast, I could run over there, right? Yeah, because I can get to that position if I feel like I can. And then lastly is Adira. Where is she? Okay, she's like later on. Just put her in the back. Trying to think. Cassie is probably going to go either there or there, so yeah. Okay, Cassia. So, we're absolutely going to be doing the lidless stare. We have a chance to get a fair few kills here. Can I get them from here is the question. No, I cannot. I'm pretty sure I could get him from here, though. Yes, I can. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a bring it down to... Oh, our gent is out of range? Really? Okay, here we go.
Me? If
Yeah,
you insist, Lord
of
Captain.
course you. The only one I can trust. Alright, so the only way to get a kill here is if I end up getting a crit, which I don't like that. But it is what it is.
Doubt is for the weak.
Nope. Alright, so she's done. I could dash somewhere, but no need to. Oh yeah, I should do a Furious Recital. We should get those, get that pumping. Argenta's actually really good. So, this armored Anver is not gonna die. And you do what? Alright, so you have a shotgun. Okay, that's kind of scary. And I guess I could still do this lidless stare. I will still go for it. Cassie is going to be in a lot of trouble, though.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Huge hits almost all around. That was really good. Oh, that thug survived. 1 health left. Okay.
Here we go.
Good dodge. Okay, so that guy's right in the middle. 1 health left. He's not going to activate for a while. He just... yeah. He just activated. If I sprint, then that's going to be my turn is the problem. But I could run in. What I could do is I could go there. I could sprint to that Anver guy. Maybe I will. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Sworn Enemy. A Reckless Strike. +8 damage versus what? +6 and armor break? Okay, we're going to do Sworn Enemy on him. We're gonna run there. I believe we can charge. Yeah.
At your
We'll be in cover. On both sides.
Reduced to dust.
And I could kill him. Or endure. Let's actually just... Where are they all? Yeah, they're probably going to be attacking Abelard. That is probably true. But let's attack anyway.
Victory is imminent.
Okay. You could do a brace. Yeah,
I
sure.
will do my duty.
This will probably be a faster fight.
Out of my way.
Ooh, destroyed her cover.
Don't touch me.
That's it.
Whoa.
Let's make it quick.
Okay. Well, they have a named character that can kill almost anybody in one hit. Okay, did not expect that. Can't give that to Argenta. Oh my goodness, that was insane. Okay, let's think this through. If I make Idira go, she can't see them, which is a problem. Also, man, I don't have those group attacks anymore, do I? I do have a shotgun, but, like, if I just run out here... I do have a grenade, I guess. Yeah, maybe that's actually... I never use grenades. Maybe I'm gonna have to toss a grenade. Because that'll get 1 kill. It'll get 2 kills. And then I'll injure the main bad guy. I think I will.
Nothing of value has been lost.
She dodged? Sure. Okay. I'll have Abelard go. We'll just get a kill.
All too easy.
He also might have a grenade, actually. Yeah, I handed him one too, but... Man, I never use grenades. I use 2 back-to-back. I guess I could. I could just attack. Let's go for it. Because I don't think that one's activated.
It will be done. Took care of this one.
Okay. We can do a shield bash. I forgot.
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Okay, perfect. You're done. Okay, Argenta's in a bad spot. We're obviously doing run and gun.
Commands, I act.
I think I want to just go here and take a bunch of shots. What is this again? Controlled shot? Don't need it. Okay, we're going to go there. We can only take 2 shots, so let's do 2 dead eyes.
Rejoice in battle.
Okay, I think that was a crit. Oh yeah, it was. Now then we'll do our second.
Faith without
attack.
deeds is worthless.
Okay, big hit there. I think it was a crit. Actually, I don't know. I could jump somewhere, but no need to. And now Adira. So this Armored Anvor is about to activate. Man, I don't like her activating, because I do not like the Veil Degradation. It kills her every single time. Well, not every time, but every other time. I did give her abilities to make it less likely, but still, it's like, ugh. I can deal 16 damage to him. Not enough. What else can I do? Precise attack. Okay, exploits, joint analysis, expose weakness, analyze, psychic screech. 8 to 18 damage. Yeah, that's what I kept on doing, because I was, like, kind of forced to. Pascal still hasn't gone. Yeah, Tomato might be in trouble, so let's give him forewarning.
Will do.
Okay, good. So he has a lot of defensive abilities now. I can analyze him.
Was that you? Or...
Yeah. I could do a joint analysis to make everyone stronger. I mean, he's about to activate, but Pascal could possibly get a kill with his sniper
Anything
rifle.
else?
Then we'll just do a Screech. Oh, the Screech costs 2. Oh. Well. Okay.
But of course.
We're just doing buffs then.
Let's get to it.
Okay, well, it didn't help after all. Alright, your turn. So you can kill off somebody who's almost dead or with low health, but it doesn't look like you have that with the manipulator push. Yeah, no one would fit that. We could do the Machine Spirit Communion. Won't be a terrible idea. We can, yeah, we can only get these two. I don't like that. Yeah, what's the best spot? I could grab them. I feel like Argenta isn't a bad call, but she actually doesn't need that much help. I probably should try to get the main bad guy in this. Let's do it here.
My competencies are not that universal.
Wait, what? Oh, I have to be able to reach this spot. Right. Okay, so I have to be here.
Binaric override.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Okay, so I can run in, or I could just take a shot. Wow, it's a big hit. 43 damage. That is actually pretty brutal. I guess we'll analyze.
My vow is to serve.
I believe, yeah, this does cost 0 to expose.
Binaric override.
Yeah, so we have a much higher chance to hit.
Request approved. Function
Good.
successfully terminated.
Okay.
Hold on.
I wonder if I can go right back to my ship. I hope I can, like once this is done. Bloodstained Amelia. She's about to go. I think Abelard's going to charge in. I can do an endure once I run in. Because she's going to attack somebody. I want it to be Abelard, if anybody.
It will be done.
A dodge? Really? Alright, so we'll do a thwack.
Victory is imminent.
What? Shield bash?
At your beck and call.
Okay, at least she got hit. Then we'll do an endure. Then apparently we can do brace for impact again. Oh yeah, because somebody died. I forgot that's his special ability.
Let's get to it.
That was insulting.
I will me.
Take all of you with me.
Here we go.
Okay, Tomato's alive, which is good. But he's not activating for quite a while now. Okay, I probably do want to take a shot. Sadly, she doesn't really have much on her. We can only really do a big hit with Deadeye. I could go for the big bad, but... yeah, I guess they all activate at once too, but this does have a chance to hit both.
As the Emperor.
Okay, big hit, small hit, I'll take it. Could get out of the way, but I think we'll just chill. As for you, we're going to get to behind cover, and I think we are going to be using a lightning arc. Yeah, doesn't hit our allies.
What is this foreboding? What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Okay, good hits. I'm satisfied with that one. We can do another forewarning. I'm not opposed to it, especially with how bad things are going. So they're going to walk up, they're going to be attacking Abelard. I could give him a forewarning. He already has one. Yeah. Oh, we can't do it again, huh? Or is he out of range? Oh, he's just out of range. Bummer. Okay, so all we can do is, like, analyze. He's almost dead, we'll leave him.
Else?
You get stronger when your enemies die too? Exactly. That's how I am as well. The power. Okay, Pascal. Oh, perfect. We can do a manipulator push to get the kill here. Because it doesn't cost an attack.
Is the tread of his faithful.
Nice. Alright. And then we can take a Deadeye shot. 22%. Oh my gosh. That's so terrible. Maybe I'll go for these guys. I could get a double kill. Could also go for them. Could also get a double kill. And they're about to activate too. Aren't they? Yeah. Okay, let's go for it.
Running by Nerek alone, the own desire condemns you.
Okay, that was worth it.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Hold on.
Okay, they got one thug. Okay, very lame. Alright. So, we're going to be attacking this lady as much as possible. We have our vendetta, the sworn enemy. I'm not going to do the reckless strike, I don't think. And I guess I could, but then she's going to attack back. What are the odds of hitting? Because she keeps blocking. No, I'll just attack
It
her.
will be done.
Okay, so one more hit and she's going to be dead. Well, ooh, okay, we're doing it. We're going to do reckless strike.
I will do my duty.
Because if this hits, she's dead.
At your back, one fewer target.
Man. That lady, pretty rough. We'll do an endure. We needed that.
Let's make it quick.
Okay, poor tomato. Alright, we can let somebody have a free turn where they can attack a bunch. I'm probably going to just do that to Argenta. Actually, Pascal's not a bad call, but I don't know how many shots. I think he actually does have 3 shots left. He could go for them. Who else is left? A thug in the back. Yeah, either of them can go for it. Okay, we're going to give him a free turn.
Glory to my bloodline.
Pop, pop, pop. Watching heretics drop. I know, it's the best way to spend your day. Watching heretics die. Ooh, double kill. Okay. I don't think I can see the third one. No, that's fine. We can end the turn there. Tomato, I think she can see... Oh, she just had a range. Okay. I think Argenta can see him. We'll check, but I thought that she could. Yep.
I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Whew. Man. Emperor, protect me. They killed. Every time I warn them, and then they go all, Dear Emperor, our Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who could have thought? I know, right? Does this kind of thing happen often around here? Shooting, yes. Attacks on nobles, not very often, unless it's the Anvers. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. They've they're wicked heretics. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Okay. So he told us who he thinks is the Anvers. Okay, go and report to the liege. Well, also, yeah, how did they get to the dock? Your lordship, those guys were Anvers. They're a gang. They're the worst. I'm telling you, they're scared of no one, not even the liege Takara. Yeah. Okay, go to the liege. Yes, I'm sorry, your lordship. I'll just go report to the liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is so terrible. Yeah. That's right. It is terrible. You don't kill nobles. Oh, wow. Look at all this stuff. Okay, well, the big bad probably has something useful. Also, what happened to you? Crippled leg. Can be removed and fully healed on the void ship. I think I can just go back and come... I think I can go to the void ship and just return right back. Okay, we're going to collect all that. Newest to oldest as I like it. Okay, not... Okay, so I guess there was nothing that good. Nope. Nothing good. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. Alright, we're going to head right back to the void ship to get rid of our wounds. Because we should be efficient. That's fine. I don't want to die. I know I'm not the best player in the world. Even though I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. But it's cool. Well, minus Iron Man. Not doing Iron Man. Can't risk that. Because then it's just over. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, back to the bridge. Yep, 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 yep. Alright, we're gonna head right back to Footfall. Now that we're healed. Let's go. We're still supposedly incognito. Because nobody knows that we were coming, clearly. We just slipped by unnoticed. 100%. Extends his greetings, invites you to synchronous communication. Convergence point dock Alpha Rho. Topic of communication, discharge of contract Logisticar Theta. Huh? Well, thank you for that. Oh, that was to him. Logisticar Theta, I remember that contract Theodora made that 25, 30 years ago.
Follow my lead.
It's a long time ago. We filled up 6 Adeptus Mechanicus Prometheum tankers on the planet, and I'm certain that we never received payment. Oh, so it's free money? I'll take free money. I mean, since we're the rightful whatevers. Okay. We're going to go over there and collect goods. Yes, please. Jewelry. Commerce, 100%. What am I observing? At first glance, these look like standard containers, but their frames have been reinforced and their sealing improved to keep the smell in. These are used to transport contraband. Ooh.
A new challenge for me?
I thought that was a body. Is that a strange memo? The holy book by the altar. That void guy, customs guy, he's always on duty. Does he get any time off? Does he ever leave for a piss? Is he a servitor or something? Guess what? Hanger by the window. Remember to bow to the Emperor through the window. Okay. And we'll grab the other goods for free. Thank you very much. What do we see here?
Done.
The container is labeled Destination Janus. It's covered in dust. This has spent a long time on the docks. Father? No. Not me. Couldn't be me. Was this leaflet? Now is our time, not theirs. Go to the homes, drag them out of their beds, carve open their bodies like carcasses at a slaughterhouse. The Imperial Navy, Casablanca, Chorda, von Valencius. Their names mean nothing now. Tomorrow we'll erase them from memory. Go and seize power, as much of it as you can carry. ANV. Interesting. Interesting. They're all traitors, all of them. They say the Emperor sent his angels here and they used their swords to carve the majestic statue from an asteroid. Huh. Life of St. Drusus, Volume 3. Oh, very cool. And what's her face? Argenta wanted to talk to the priest of Drusus or whatever.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Bureaucrats. Right in the middle here? Crazy.
What is that? I rise
Goods.
to the occasion.
Foodstuffs, but it's empty. This is a rough place. The food isn't really food. And they just have a bunch of contraband. Grenadier's cloak. The wearer and their allies are immune to damage from the wearer's grenades. That's actually amazing. You know what? I just realized Adira should have grenades. Well, I guess she does. Grants armor against warp. Well, she should probably have that because she takes warp. Who else might consider tossing a grenade? I guess Abelard, but he already has something. Yeah, I like that more. What about you? Fellowship, I need that. Okay, so we'll just keep it. Nobody really tosses grenades anyhow. Well, except I did a bunch in that last one. Yes, 01110101.
Victory awaits.
I'm writing to inform you that 2 days ago, the discharge was interrupted by a raid launched by the Anvers gang. In the attack, 3 loader servitors were put out of commission. Furthermore, 1 cargo container, serial number this, was stolen along with its contents. Interesting. So, they're a problem, is what I'm gathering. I don't think there's anything really over there. Okay.
I'll lay
Goods.
claim to the stars.
Whoa, why are there numbers here? Oh, I have to... I don't think that I would know these numbers. Is there a hint anywhere that would unlock it? Okay, it looks like I have to guess the code. 1345. Well, maybe I can return here. I'll find something. Oh, there's more loot. How did I miss more loot? There, give it. Oh, I just didn't grab it. Is that the case? I accidentally took it. Where does it show up? Oh, it was there. I'm so stupid. Okay. I need to add to inventory. There we go. I think I right-clicked when I was supposed to left-click before.
Follow my lead.
So I can't grab that loot, but there could be loot elsewhere. Right there. I need a note that tells me what to do. We need no rules or leaders. We are not an organization. We are a force of nature. Oh, I'm sending you to cargo. That's fine. Opticon 22. He actually has a name. Okay. I know that bird. The local Adeptus Mechanicus uses it. Huh. People know people. So I can't get to that loot.
It's about time.
But maybe I can eventually. Okay. Let's head out of here. I believe it was this way. Where was it? No. Rest the footfall to the void ship. Okay, so we're going over there. And apparently we should talk to an Opticon. Hello. Okay, it's a tall, hunched tech priest. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative structural part of the Cognizance fleet and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening of diplomatic links, trade deals, and donations. Oh, and also initiating official greeting procedure for esteemed high-value visitors. Glory success to House von Valencius. Requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation, Logistic Artheta. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I want to make a deal. I received an invitation to a meeting, a secret friendship. I guess all that's fine. Can we make a trade deal? Okay, so I can make the Adepticus Mechanicus like me. Whether this is the same stuff that I could have bought elsewhere, I'm almost positive. These gloves give the wearer to parry melee attacks with a ranged weapon using ballistic skill instead of weapon skill. Interesting. Stims. Target designator. Whenever the wearer hits an enemy with a Deadeye, it reduces the enemy's deflection by 1 and applies exploit. It's okay. This melee grants the owner +6 to Medicae. Also grants +3 movement points after using Medkit. Churgan's Manual. Interesting. Ratobi Bolter. We got a Weber. I actually do need a two-handed sword. If you have... Oh, here. This is what I want. Reject the Flesh rank. Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Well, I guess I can't compare it. But I'm pretty sure that this is exactly what Pascal is looking for. Yeah. I'm sure it's a lot better, but it would be expensive to get to. We'd have to get to 7. Okay, not interested. Nope. Not interested. However, I received an invitation for a meeting. Confirmation, I wish to discharge reciprocally validate the mutual contractual obligation designated Logistic Artheta. Under the contractual obligation in question, 34.7 years ago, the Exploration Cognizance Fleet received from representatives of authorized units of the von Valancius dynasty a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalian void tankers. Okay, I received it and then didn't pay. Compensate, all these words. Remunerate, settle accounts. I should go on. Should I go on, or is this enough? The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Cognizance fleet can be made to von Valancius assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled and archived. Confirm your status regarding the acceptance of the payment and reciprocal offerings. What is this going to do? So I can get mobile extractium. A mobile mining outpost. Man, I haven't even started colony management. That's going to be another whole thing to learn. A mobile mining outpost assembled in accordance with the Blessed Standard template construct. This small industrial complex can be deployed on practically any world, however inhospitable. The Surf clan assigned to it will devote itself to maintenance of its sacred mechanisms and the extraction of resources needed by the rogue trader. Huh. So I get a mining colony. So like the technology to make a mining colony. Very cool. How about no payment? They're going to like me a lot. I don't think I care about them liking me. Yeah, I'll take it. I confirm I'm willing to accept. Nice. Mobile, I got 2 of them. Nice. The request is accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. The contractual obligation logistic Cartheta is concluded. The Cognizance fleet thanks House von Valancius for its cooperation. I seek friendship. The priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus is interested in and considers expeditious cooperation with rogue traders. Under the terms of the Treaty of Mars, it is willing to provide services to the von Valancius dynasty. The priority of service tasks can be raised if diplomatic links are strengthened. We will be glad to accept any samples. Yeah, alternate unavailable. Any samples of sacred technology, xenotech. Okay, yeah. Reminder, storage, study, and/or disposal of the aforementioned objects, with the exception of miscellaneous items, is the preferential right of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay, yeah. The explorator fleet will also accept information about planets on the Cronus Expanse that have not previously been recorded. Okay, why do you want information about planets? Omnifaceted, oh my gosh, all the terms. Omnifaceted study of the Cronus Expanse is the sacred mission of the Cognizance fleet. Information about the planets and star systems of the Cronus Expanse must be compiled, studied, and transferred to the holy repositories of Mars upon completion of the Great March of Exploration. This process increases the totality of knowledge and decreases the totality of ignorance. Okay, got it. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, I guess I'll see what questions I can ask. Oh my gosh, so much. Okay, I don't need to get to know the guy. You're an explorator. Okay, I have no more questions. See you later. Alright, the Omnisci knows all. Comprehends all. What a nice guy. Yeah, for whatever reason we can't get through this loot. I could just guess the combo, but I can't imagine that working.
A new challenge for
What
me.
would it be? 1, 3, 4, 5. 3, 1, 5. 4, 5, 3, 1. Oh my gosh. 4, 5, 1, 3. Okay, I'm done. Okay, it has to be one of those. There must be a way to know the code, though, right? There has to be. Unless there is some note that's going to tell us. I don't see any hidden numbers. Okay, we'll just head out.
I
To
won't
the rest of the
tolerate
footfall.
weakness.
This way. Shadow Quarters. What a name. Great name for a bedroom. Yes, this is the Shadow Quarters. All right.
I hear strange breathing, full of poison and disease, masquerading as prayer.
For one such as you, the most sincere prayer would be poison.
Wow.
None
Brutal.
shall stand in my way.
They're so mean to each other. Goods. Okay, now the leaflet. We need no rulers. Yeah. To cargo. An evil, evil leaflet. Telling people to betray. Yeah. Your shadow quarters is your bedroom. Yes. You can have it titled above the door. Who holds a flamer like that, you idiot? I'm just not feeling it anymore, that's all. The guy is pretty much a cinder now. It was a lot more fun when he was alive and thrashing about. Okay. Great. So we're running into terrible people. Confirmed. Alright, well... is it just warning us that we're about to get into a fight, or any hints or something? Our goods behind. Alright, well, Cinder's going to be a pain in the rear. I'm sure of that. He's probably going to be horrible. But, yeah, let's go. To Cinder we go.
Take a knee and bow before me.
Look at that. Here comes another training target for us. Fire it up, you lot. So they are very fire friendly, is what I'm gathering. Going to be an arsonist, followed by a fire starter, followed by a thug, and then Argenta goes, which is interesting. So we don't want to group up if we can avoid it. That's what it's feel. You know what? No. Can Avalar? Can you reach that? You can. Kind of dangerous, but Avalar does have the most survivability. Pascal can go anywhere. I could throw him there, next to that thug. That's a little bit risky, but as long as Argenta can kill him before he activates, then he should be fine. Okay, we'll probably have one on each side of this thing. I guess Argenta could be right here, because I'm pretty sure she can see that. What about you, Cassia? You're a question. I guess I could throw you in, but that's a very dangerous spot. Oh, I thought they already moved it. You. Right there. Yeah. That is kind of a dangerous spot for Adira, because then Adira and Argenta might get attacked as well. Alright, we're going to switch these two out. So if somebody's going to die from guns, I prefer it to be Adira than Cassia.
Let's get to it.
We ran... Whoa.
Here we go.
You had a...
Hold on.
Okay. A flamethrower rocket. I've never seen that before. Okay, we're going to be doing a run-and gun for sure. Let's do a Furious Recital as well.
Doubt is for the weak.
We're absolutely doing a run-and-gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
And theoretically, if I was to take a shot right now, I can kill him. I actually have a few... Okay, I can't see Cinder, which Cinder is probably going to be the main issue. We did get a run and gun, so we can get into any position. I can see Cinder from there. Ooh, I don't like these spots. I don't want to move all the way up to there. That feels way too sketchy. Maybe she is just going to stay put. We'll just take some shots. And there's people around who can die, so. Alright, here goes nothing.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Alright, then we can take a second shot since we did run and gun. All we can see are those three. Then those two as well. Okay, let's look at the activations. Can't see him. Alright, I guess I'll go for this guy. Ooh, 95% chance miss. You know, I've realized that she's missed that 4 times in the last 2 fights. Or 3 fights, sorry, because it was at the end of last stream. They missed it a bunch. That's pretty unlikely. Come on, Abelard. Wait, what? Oh, brutal.
By the manner of their death, we
Oh
shall
my
know.
gosh.
On in, maggot.
This is brutal.
My prescience has
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
My ears are ringing.
Let's get to it. Here we go. Hold on.
This is pretty insane. Yeah, also without tomato is really rough.
Let's get to it.
Okay, so I now know that Cinder can deal about 80 damage in a round, if he just feels like it. So Cinder has to go immediately. I mean, everyone else is brutal too, but 80 damage, I mean, we're just dead. Do I even do an endure? Maybe not. We're going to do a sworn enemy.
It will be done.
Then we're going to charge in, and I think we're just going to be attacking. Just have to hope that we can
Victory is
survive.
imminent.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Hit him. At least you hit him. I didn't realize he had such high dodge. Wow. Okay, let's
Indeed.
do a brace.
Let's make it quick.
This really is insane. Okay. What am I going to do? So Argenta should be able to get a kill or hit on Cinder. Far better than our alternatives.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, take the crit. Hopefully.
I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Yeah, she really is the main way we're going to be getting kills. We're going to sprint backwards 1 square.
As the Emperor commands,
Because I don't want her to
act.
get targeted, especially since she's dealing so much damage. Cassia, she's going to back up as well, because she's a huge asset that I can't lose. Maybe you can go there and then do a stare. Hold my gaze. Yeah. I think that's what I want to do.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, max damage. That's obviously good. Who do I want to give this to? Adira would be nice, but maybe she's... Yeah, I can't see her. Okay. So the only person I can see is Argenta, so I'll give her the buff.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Reading damage to bulk.
Okay. How much damage does this deal? 10 to 14, 35% penetration. So he must have he must avoid all hits that are adjacent to him is the thing. I think that that's what's going on because he has so much weapon skill that he can just parry. That's why it was so hard to do. I can do one of these to give us a little bit of buffs. I am tempted to run backwards somewhere. I don't know, maybe there? Okay, if I was to go there and do a Deadeye shot, 13% chance. Okay, so is Argenta just so good? Is that what's going on here? 65. Yeah, Argenta's just so good. That's what's going on. Okay. So I could run in and do a manipulator push. Maybe. Yeah, if I'm able to... Does he actually get pushed back? Pushing them up to 2 cells away and dealing 10 damage. I guess I'll do that.
Advancing.
Oh, he's knocked down. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go there and take a Deadeye shot. -1% chance to hit. What? What? What did... Okay, who is this guy? -1 chance to hit. What does that mean? I have a -1% chance to hit. Explain. So is he just ignoring the next hit? Okay, what are your abilities? Fire Blast Carapace. Extra deflection, armor against fire damage, as well as immunity to burning, plus 10 armor against melee. At the start of the turn, this creature gains extra weapon skill, bet 6 for each ally close by, but he doesn't have many. Stagger, immune to falling prone, love of pain. Each time you take suffers damage, gains toughness. Okay. Okay, this doesn't explain why I have a 0% chance to hit. Okay, well, I have no idea. Yeah, it's devilry. It's devil magic. That's exactly what's going on. Has to be. Yeah, -1 chance. -1%. Okay, if I go over here, is it the same? Is he... Okay, apparently he's considered to have cover right here. That's what's going on. Maybe the game is just not exactly bugged, but just wrong. Is he considered to have cover from here? He's not. Yeah, for whatever reason it thinks that... Yeah, okay. So that's the game's fault. It's not me. It's the game. The game, 100%. Okay, we already did the attack. I can run back and do a Deadeye shot. I could save an action point to do like an Analyze and Expose. I probably ought to. Let's do that.
Running binaric override.
Then we're going to Expose.
My vow is to serve.
And then we're going to take an attack. 74%. I'll take it.
Running binaric
Ooh, good crit.
spirit.
Is he gonna go soon again? Yeah, he is. Oh dear. Okay. See what happens. This is a brutal fight.
Let's get to it.
Adira has... Oh yeah, Adira was stunned, yeah. So Adira's just a goner.
Here we go.
Poor Adira.
Stop it!
Never had a chance. Ooh, he hit Cinder. That helps a ton, actually. Well, she's of the round that she only gets 1 shot. So, Cinder's not gonna die. And all he can do is really take the shot. Where are their healths at? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just shoot.
Doubt is for the you, my emperor.
At least he got a crit. Could dash somewhere, but she's pretty well hidden right here, and she has a perfect shot in Cinder. But he's not going to stay put. I hope he doesn't go for Argenta. That would be horrific. Or Pascal. Oh, I just realized I could have gone to Pascal and healed him. Because she has the medkits. I could have restored some wounds. Yeah. Oh well. Too late now. Oh, good. He did get hit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh,
The witch
Adira.
has fallen. Leave her to rot.
Let's get to it. Let's make it quick. Let's get to it. Here we go.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Hold on. Out of my way.
Okay, we may actually be able to survive this. Somehow, but we may be able to. The only real issue... Well, does it say an odds here? It doesn't give me a percentage. Yeah. Yeah, I do need to kill Cinder. Because if Abelard survives, we should be okay. So I think what we're going to do... This isn't my turn, right? Yeah, we're going to take an Endure.
It will be done.
Well, removing the negative... Endure is so good, honestly. Then I think we're just going to charge and attack. Also, we're almost at our... what is this called? Like the panic ability.
At your beck and call.
I've never seen that before. Okay, he's taking a lot of hits. Okay, one more and he's a goner. How much lower does it have to be? Well, actually, if we get shot one more time, it might go off. I've never seen it before in my life. I was given a tutorial on it a long time ago. Okay, no, we're still okay. All right, let's think about it. So I can get Argenta to go.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Argenta, I guess you just be taking a shot. Just will a regular one do it? Yeah. Okay.
I'll do it. Eradicated.
Okay, so he's gone, which is great. I guess she can't do anything with her action point. I mean, she could move, but this is probably the best spot that she can be, behind a huge wall. Now the question is about you. What are you going to do? I do have a fire grenade, but I have a feeling they're kind of immune to it. Also, this looks like a perfect situation for a lidless stare. But I can't see them all is the problem. I can only see three of them? How many can I see? Yeah, 3. Yeah. If I move up, that'd be pretty scary. But then I could hit like 7 or something. Is what they have, 3, 6. Okay, if I take the risk, if I go here, which she's probably going to be the next one to die. If I do a stare, I can hit 5. That sniper might become a major problem, though. Also, yeah, getting back in the fight. Originality immediately recovers burning. Oh, right. I can heal. Well, it doesn't matter. They're at full health. Alright, I think I'll do this. We'll try to get a kill and weaken 5 of them.
If I may.
Ooh, didn't get the kill, but we did get like a littlest stare crit. A couple of them, so that's the good news. What's wrong with you? Have to wait a turn? What is wrong with you? Okay, he's also burning. Got it. They're burning themselves.
Let's
Okay.
make it quick.
Well, Cassie is next. Oh, good, a miss.
Get to it.
I've suffered worse.
Abelard is pretty strong. He'll probably be okay for quite a while. If I had to guess. I can do another run and gun, which I need to do. And who's activating next? And what are their healths at? 53 apiece. Yikes. Okay, I think that she just needs to go for as many kills as possible. Oops. Before we move, we're going to do a run and gun. We're going to go there, take a big shot. I think we're just going for kills. We don't want people to live. Okay, get rid of him.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. Alright, we finally got Revel and Slaughter. It's going to take an action point, but it makes us a lot stronger.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
We're a lot more deadly now. You can take another shot, I guess only on the fire starter? I could go for this. It could get both of them.
Eradicated.
Okay, good. It was a good hit. I think I'm even going to dash
I'll do
there.
it.
Yeah, she needs to hide.
Time to slaughter some.
Because Argenta's so deadly. Wait, what?
Here we go.
Oh, she missed her stun. Perfect. Ow. Okay, Cassie might go down. Man, Abelard is kicking it.
Hold on.
Okay.
My ears are
On my
ringing.
way.
He's not stunned, is he? Okay, Abelard's doing
Pain and
great.
duty go hand in hand.
Oh, it does, but you're doing awesome, dude. You're doing so good. Okay. We're probably going to run in. Okay, yeah. Also, let's... Whoops. So Cassia's going to survive. And then who's going to go? He's going to activate. Can I charge him to prevent that activation? If I go there and chart... No, I can't. He's out of range. Yeah, he's one shy. Well, I could charge there, actually. And then I could just attack him. I am considering it. 17 health, 31. I'm kind of thinking that Cassie's going to go here and then do his stairs, so maybe he doesn't want to be on that side. Maybe I'd rather go for this arsonist. Yeah, then I am kind of out of the way, which isn't exactly a good thing, though. Yeah, but I don't want him to get the stair, because that's unpreventable damage. So, we're gonna... I don't like hiding our
Follow my
tank,
lead.
but it makes the most sense in the moment.
It will be done.
Okay, does this kill you? If it hits... Come on.
Reduced to dust.
Really solid work there, bud. Really solid work. Okay, we're doing Endure. And, I'll put you in a bad spot, just hoping that they attack you.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Yeah, because you have half cover now. Now Cassia. So, I think that... what do I do? First I'm going to let Argenta have a turn.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Then she can go here and take a Deadeye shot and go for someone. Guess we'll just go for the fire starter.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Ooh, big hit. Nice. Then we're going to dash right back. And that's her turn. And then you're going to go here. And we're definitely going to be doing the lidless stare. Ooh, you're not hitting enough. Man, I am tempted to just throw her to the wind then. Well, how many more can you get? Yeah, that's hard to say no to, because it's going to kill 4 people. Too bad I can't see him. Yeah, I can't get into that position. Well, if I go there, I might be able to. If I go there and do a stare... Nah, yeah, not the best. Okay. I think we're going to do it, because we're going to kill half of them. Half of who remained.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Witness the fury of House Orselio.
Okay, she did well. And now it's Argenta's turn. She's gonna need to do her free reload eventually. Oh, we have her run and gun again. Oh, she can't see anybody from there? Dude. Okay. Let's do run and gun.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
She's gonna have 2 shots that she can take. He's gonna activate. So everyone's gonna go. I can go for the... Well, I guess I'll go behind the specialist just so I have some full cover. And I'll just shoot him point blank. Right, like this.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Not
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Brutal. Brutal. Then we're gonna take a second shot. Which one? Let's go for you. Nice. You're hidden. We'll do our free reload. And then we're done. Okay, just the arsonist. Oh yeah, he was stunned. See, it was all... I totally knew that. Totally. We're doing a sworn enemy. We're getting a kill
My
here.
place is at the fore.
You're going down. You douche canoe.
I
Okay.
will do my duty.
Yeah, you're dead.
At your beck and I took care of this one.
Man. Okay. That was nuts. That Cinder
Victory
guy.
awaits.
I was the same thing with the other named character, that one lady, because she dealt 45 damage in one round. That kills half of our guys, but that guy dealt almost 80 damage. That's everybody's a goner. That was just brutal. Okay. Cinder must have something unique. The last one didn't. Anver's note left from Cinder's crew. He's waiting for you. You know the place, so be there on time. The turn can be seen from the entrance of the Adeptus. Make sure some gawker doesn't see where you're going. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anything special here? Well, okay, I'll collect all. And we have level ups, which is the longest part of the game. Okay, newest to oldest. Okay, we already have that. Okay, so whatever we got wasn't that good. This seems worse than a normal medium. Strange. Okay, so nothing is good because you're going newest to oldest, right? Or no, well, okay, I think that maybe I have to reset it. Yeah, I just had to reset it. Okay. I was going to say, because that's incorrect. Alright, so we have... And also, what do we get from the lady? Maybe she just had the flak. I don't know. Okay, Fire Blessed Carapace. So this is a medium armor, which I can wear. Lowers dodge penalty, but makes our armor really high. The Carapace grants its wearer +2 to deflection and plus 20% armor against fire, as well as immunity to burning. Base armor property plus 10% armor against melee. This sounds amazing for him. Like, really good. Okay, let's compare it. So I have more dodge with what I'm wearing. Slightly less armor. The deflection is actually better. So the difference is what? I mean, the Fire Blessed Carapace is specifically useful than for if I'm fighting someone with fire, but it's also just pretty solid. So I don't think it's actually like, it's not better than what Abelard has on, but it is better than this, I would just probably assume. Base armor property plus 10% parry chance against melee attacks. Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe this isn't that good. How about you? Maybe for you. Extra armor and tech use. Okay. No, I think this is better. Okay. There we go. We had an upgrade. And what about this? The Thunder Hammer. I was just talking about needing something. We found it. Okay, this is exactly what we were looking for. We were looking for a two-handed weapon. And hey, we found it. The Thunder Hammer. So, strike is normal. Thunder Slam. Harsh Shove. Maces and hammers have a special attack that pushes enemies away. Okay, well, I'm absolutely equipping this one too. Nice. That looks a lot cooler. Can I zoom out? No. Yes, the hammer. Hammer. Nice. Okay. Anything else new? No, we have the Grenadier's Cloak. Okay, we're just chilling. So, level up time. Okay. I wish I had studied up on this ahead of time, but we're just going to be going in and figuring it out, right? So we did the officer path, and apparently the officer path goes into Vanguard, Master Tactician, and Grand Strategist for the next 20 levels. Vanguard. And I you know what, first off, I'm going to make sure everything... Okay, Vanguard is shared between everybody? No. Also, are we identical? Because they're both officers. Okay, yeah. So officers all have this, and there's some interplay, whatever. Okay, Vanguard. An unstoppable force on the front line and a beacon for the allies, even when facing extremely heavy fire. Vanguard only grows stronger in the crucible of battle. Core focus, frontline leader, defensive support, temporary wounds, absorbing attacks, attack direction. Unyielding beacon. Oh my goodness, there's so much to read. Each attack against the Vanguard grants them 1 stack of Unyielding Beacon. Each stack increases the resolve by +1 up to a maximum of 15. All allies at a 2-cell radius around the Vanguard gain a 5th of that bonus. Oh man, so complicated. All the numbers. Temporary wounds applied to the Vanguard now stack. Ooh, that's so good. Well, not for Tomato, but it's really good. But only remain stacked until the start of the Vanguard's turn. Well, still good. At the start of their turn, the remaining temporary wounds are reduced to the largest amount granted by 1 applied effect. If the remaining number of temporary wounds is less than the number of stacks of Unyielding Beacon, it becomes equal to the number of those stacks, even if the Vanguard has no temporary wounds at the start of their turn. Man, the calculations. Okay. Unyielding Guard. Until the start of the Vanguard's... Until their next turn, the Vanguard attempts to attack each enemy that attacks a Vanguard or their allies within 3 cells. To make the counterattack, the Vanguard has enough movement MP, they will move toward the attacker. If the Vanguard moves, the area of this effect moves accordingly. Interesting. Might even be good if I go sword and pistol then, if I did something like that. And Unyielding Guard. Until their next turn, the Vanguard attacks each enemy. That's the same thing. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, this is what happens when you do your ultimate. Oh, the ultimate can change? Oh, do you do both things at the same time? Interesting. I think that's it. I think that you do both ultimates. Yeah, it must be. Which, the top one is what you always get? Next return. What's this finest hour? Yeah, I think that the top one. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, so it's this one, and then this one. Until the end of combat, the Vanguard suffers more damage. Okay, yeah. So it's an emergency, so you're kind of exhausted from it. Okay, Master Tactician. Always in the thick of battle, using their leadership and combat prowess, Master Tacticians are able to harness the momentum of their party to enhance the combat effectiveness of their allies and themselves. Core focus, scaling with party success, long-term single-target buffs, momentum, and versatility. So this is going to be a possibility, I can tell already. So we have Press the Advantage. The Master Tactician empowers their next attack to deal additional damage for every stack of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has, and loses half of their stacks of tactical advantage rounded up. Okay, so tactical advantage gives... I mean, man, there really are like 1,000 things to think of while in combat, which I do like, but man, all the options, dude. Alright, Tactical Advantage. The Master Tactician gains a special Tactical Advantage effect that allows them to empower their attacks. They gain +1 stack of this effect for every 5 momentum gained by themselves or their allies. Okay, so as the game... So if we're doing well, right, that which I kind of mentioned that. But if we're doing well, Tomato will do better. The Master Tactician begins combat with a number of Tactical Advantage equal to their Fellowship bonus, which is what? I don't remember. There is a... No, where's Fellowship? Where's my Fellowship bonus? +5. Okay. Okay. I mean, so that means I start with 20% damage increase. That's not too bad. I don't know. And then what about Orchestrated Firestorm? Oh wait, that's the bad one, right? No, it's the other one. Okay. The Master Tactician selects a 3x3 zone on the battlefield. All allies, including the Master Tactician, that have line of sight to any enemies within the selected zone, make an immediate single attack against a random enemy within that zone that they can target with their weapons. Okay. Oh, I missed that. Characteristics, oh my gosh, there was even more. Okay. Well, it's not a big deal. So if I go this way, I'm going to get an increase in Fellowship and Ballistics, which is good. That's what I use. And Persuasion and Medicae. I don't use Medicae, but I do use Persuasion. What about Vanguard? What do you gain? Fellowship and Toughness? I can use both Carouse and Coercion. I believe you're also the guy who does Coercion, right? Maybe. It's at 55. So far, Master Tactician. Let's look at Grand Strategist. The Master of Battlefield Positioning for themselves and their allies, the Grand Strategist is able to increase the battle effectiveness of their party by designating and strengthening important parts of the battlefield. Interesting. Core focus, battlefield control, ally buffs, unique utility, and enemy buffs. Combat Tactics. The Grand Strategist analyzes the battlefield and can create specific areas, providing bonuses to all allies, including the Grand Strategist, frontline, backline, and rear. What? What are these again? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So we have frontline, backline, rear. Okay, frontline. All creatures within the area of effect, unlimited range. The Grand Strategist marks a 4x4 area as the front line. All allies in the front line gain 5+2 times Grand Strategist's intelligence bonus percent to armor. And all enemies suffer 5+2 times Grand Strategist's fellowship bonus, more damage from any source. The front line can be moved by using this ability again. Okay. Backline. Mark an area 5x2. The backline, all allies in the backline gain cover efficiency and dodge, as well as dodge reduction. Okay. And then rear. 5x2 again. All allies gain damage with ranged and gain over penetration and crit chance. So I do like that. That's very good. I am thinking that this might be what I go for, but we'll see. Okay. In the first round of combat, all 3 areas can be created in one turn. In the following rounds, only one of them can be created per turn. All areas can be moved with the corresponding abilities and cannot overlap. If there are 2 or more Grand Strategists in the party, the combat tactics area are common for all Grand Strategists, and the highest intelligence bonus and fellowship bonus of all the Grand Strategists is used. There cannot be more than one frontline, backline, or rear. Regardless of the abilities used, the Grand Strategist always acts first in combat. Always. Okay, that's a lot. Take hold. The Grand Strategist chooses one combat tactics area. Every ally inside except the Grand Strategist gains an extra turn with 1 action point and 2 movement points at the start of the Grand Strategist's next turn. For every enemy that was killed in the selected combat tactics area, the AP is increased by +1 and MP by +2. Okay. And what bonuses do we get? Fellowship and Intelligence. You don't use Intelligence. And Persuasion and Lore. You don't do Lore. Well, so I'm torn apart here. So it feels like there should be a single Grand Strategist. And if that's the case, I mean, part of me wants to say, okay, then I should just make it Tomato. Because he's the main character, I'm always going to have him. And since he's always going to be there, I should always have a Grand Strategist. Alternatively, Cassia might be interesting. The reason why I feel that way is because the increase in like damage and accuracy do not matter to Cassia at all. Vanguard does not matter to Cassia at all either. The only thing that makes sense is Grand Strategist, because these two can't even be used. So I either give her a really lame ability that she's not going to use, or she uses a Grand Strategist. which is very useful. So I think that she's going to have to go Grand Strategist. Wait, is there more to decide? Oh my gosh. Wait, is there? Oh my gosh. There's more to decide. Okay. Oh man, all the decisions. Okay. So she is going Grand Strategist. I made the decision. Kill Zone Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the tactics. For 1 round, all enemies in the area are forced to reroll successful dodges and parries. Enemies that suffer damage and are left with less than 16 wounds immediately die. That's actually huge for her ability. Oh my gosh, that's actually huge because she deals like some damage. So if an enemy was low, I can just push them over the edge and then they instantly die. That's actually a good combo for her. Overwhelming Stratagem. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the areas. For 1 round, all attacks by allies inflict the overwhelmed effect on any enemy that fails a willpower resistance test for 1 round. What's overwhelmed again? Suffers. Okay, so they're weaker. That's not bad. That's not bad. But that's assuming I don't get kills, which I want to get kills. Stronghold Stratagem. Chooses one of the combat areas. Allies gain extra armor. Cannot be overpenetrated. Gain immunity to the prone effect. And gain deflection against area attacks. Additionally, they do not suffer injuries for receiving damage. Okay, so Kill Zone is currently what I'm feeling. Blitz. For 1 round, all allies within the range of 8 cells gain the ability to move to that area. This movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity and does not spend movement points. That's interesting, but I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of instances that this would be helpful, but not at the moment. Combat Locus. The target area bonuses are now doubled. All other tactical areas are discharged and cannot be used, but can be designated again next round. Huh. I mean, that would be really good for, like, taking an enemy out. I can all of a sudden just give Argenta an insane amount of damage increase, because it would double her damage increase and also armor penetration. Because then it goes from, like, 20% to 40% of both. I mean, that is pretty strong. The Grand Strategist chooses one of the combat areas. For 1 round, they all gain cover efficiency. Reroll all failed characteristics checks, which is pretty rare. Additionally, cover in the area does not suffer damage. Okay, that's interesting. It's not too bad. Glimpse of Fate. The target gains 30% increased hit chance on their next attack. So this is a new ability. By the way, it's rare to be able to get these, so I should consider this. Gains 30% increased hit chance on their next attack, dodge on their next dodge, and chance of success on their next resistance. These bonuses disappear independently from each other after being successfully applied. Immolate the Soul. Deals a huge hit, targeting damage to all targets in a line, and inflicts a soul burn. They suffer 15 damage at the start of their turn. At the end of their turn, they must pass a test. When burning, Psychers suffer additional damage and demons every time they attack or use psychic powers. Wow. Whoa. That's huge. 2 action points, though. But that's huge. What's the distance? Unlimited? I mean, that's 30 to 45 damage, or 30 to 50 damage. Essentially guaranteed. And then it could even be more. That's a massive hit. Okay, Notch of Purpose. A navigator designates a square. The enemy closest to that square immediately moves up to 4 cells towards it. If multiple enemies are the same distance, all move. Ooh, that's interesting. The targets move even if they're stunned or immobilized. Reveal the Light. The target ally gains plus 22 to their willpower and toughness. That is good. All enemies within the area suffer a minus 22 penalty to their willpower and toughness. Okay. Warp Unleashed. The enemy becomes cursed until the end of combat. Curse. All incoming warp damage is increased by 22%, and other types are increased by 11. The start of the turn, the enemy closest to them becomes cursed. Okay. Zone of Fear. All creatures in the area of effect must pass a willpower resistance test or immediately move out of the zone, even if they're stunned or immobilized. This movement triggers attack of opportunities from the Navigator allies who have passed the resistance test or are outside the zone. Huh. Yeah, a contagious curse. I know, poor guys. And also, it does seem to be must have waking nightmare and hold my gaze. I don't know if it means that they lose it. I mean, it doesn't say transfer, so it would be like person to person to person. Yeah, especially if there are other weird janky powers to operate on it. That is true. Well, right, because the damage increase is good. And what is it based on again? My willpower, which is apparently at 6. This is double my willpower. Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. Man, this is tough. It is hard to pass up a huge hit. It's hard to pass the kill zone strategist. Man. For one round, all enemies in that area are forced to reroll successful dodges and parries against all attacks. Any enemy that suffers damage and left with 16 wounds may immediately die. Man. This is so insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, this isn't a bad idea either. Man. I don't like that it cost me 2 action points. But then again, now that I think about it, if I do Warp Curse, and then if I do one of my Psyker abilities, they're going to be gaining a lot more damage then. So Immolate the Soul isn't as good then, like comparatively, because I have a 13 to 30 damaging ability. So that will go up to, like, man, what's a fourth of 13? Well, okay, so it's not that much bigger. Oh, no, it's 16 to 30. So it'll go to 20 to, like, 35 or something. Or almost 40. Yeah. And then I could do both on the same round, too. Which is interesting. Yeah. So, and then alternatively, I could do a Warp Curse, and then I could just let somebody else activate. Yeah. I do wish that this was just 1 action point. Okay, you know what? I'll do it. We'll curse him. My goodness. That long level up. Okay, but we do know then that he's going Master Tactician. Vanguard doesn't make sense because he's not in the front enough for that to matter. But he does sometimes take shots. So he's going to be going the Master Tactician. Hopefully it's a good call. Master Tactician gains a special tactical advantage. Yeah, I already read that. Okay. And now we have some new abilities as well as, I believe, a few old ones. I think that's half and half. The target gains extra damage and gains plus 5% damage and plus 5% additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactical advantage the Master Tactician has, but the Master Tactician loses half of their tactical advantage stacks. This effect stacks and lasts until the end of combat. Okay, so I can give... If the target uses a heroic act before the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, they gain plus 25 momentum. Interesting. Okay. I could imagine inspiring, then letting somebody activate for every 10 stack. And I gain tactical advantage how again? They gain plus 1 stack for every 5 momentum gained by themselves or allies. So it's it's slow. The Master Tactician begins combat with 5. I believe that's a 5 is my fellowship. Okay, so I'm gonna get to 10 pretty quick. Okay, not too bad. Okay, Linchpin. The target ally or the Master Tactician gains plus 1 resolve for every 5 stacks of tactical advantage. Okay, but but I lose half. Until the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, the Master Tactician gains stacks of tactical advantage equal to a quarter of all momentum the target gains instead of the usual 20. Oh, I thought that it said that you just gain it. Okay. It's only 20%? Okay, it rises kind of slow then. Interesting. Okay, strong point. All this stuff. The target gains +2 temporary wounds and +1 additional temporary wound for every 2 stacks of tactical advantage. Well, I mean, that would add up fast. But the Master Tactician loses half their stacks of tactical advantage until the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn. Whenever the target loses health from damage, the target gains momentum equal to the number of temporary wounds lost. Huh. So, I mean, so far, Inspire and Strong Point, I don't like Linchpin as much, for sure. The reason I like Strong Point is that in a bad situation, it makes it not as bad. And that's what I really like about it. Because typically you lose momentum if you get attacked. And this makes it that you gain it. So that's actually, well, in that scenario, which I do like. Okay, the Master Tactician marks an enemy. If that enemy is killed by one of the Master Tactician's allies before the beginning of the Master Tactician's next turn, the ally gains a bunch of momentum and +5 to all characteristics. This bonus to characteristics does not stack. Okay. Interesting. So I could get a huge amount of momentum from a signed objective. Which actually isn't too bad. I don't even have to see the creature as well. Because if I activate a signed objective, have Argenta shoot somebody and get a kill, I can get a giant amount of momentum to be able to use a heroic ability. That could be pretty big. Also, I think that Argenta starts with extra resolve. I could be wrong, but... The Master Tactician suffers direct damage. Okay, well, this better be a pretty powerful ability. Equal to 20% of their max wounds. Gains resolve stacks... of tactical advantage, and resets the cooldown of Linchpin, Inspire, and Strongpoint until the end of the Master Tactician's turn. These abilities can only target the Master Tactician. Okay, so obviously I can't do that for a while. Wouldn't make sense. Finish the job. Can only be used on enemies with the unfinished business effect. This effect is applied to enemies which were attacked by the Master Tactician's allies, but not by the Master Tactician, and have less than half their health remaining. The Master Tactician immediately attacks a target with a single shot or strike. This attack does not count towards the attacks per turn limit, dealing half of the weapon's max damage and an additional +2 damage. Huh. If I do this, I think I would want to go Sniper. Because then I can help out a lot. This honestly isn't too bad of an ability. Which were attacked by the Master Tactician's allies, but not him. I mean, if let's just say that I get this on a boss fight, then what do I get? I get a free attack on the boss, but dealing half of the weapon's max damage. Yeah, so it's kind of like a weaker shot. Well, okay, this is... Wait. This attack does not count towards the attack limit, dealing half of the weapon's max damage and an additional +2. So half +2. Man, these calculations are so specific. So they probably realized that half wasn't enough and full was too strong. So like, how about half +2? Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, assign objective, strong point, or inspire. So inspire gives damage, and it guarantees at least 5% extra damage. Yeah, and I can also time it with a heroic act, but I don't do that often. Strong point I do like, but I don't think it's that good. So we're going to say no. Like it is, and if the ability was slightly stronger, I'd probably say yes. But then again, oof. I guess this is I don't have too many ways to just give temporary hit points. Like, not for Tomato. I didn't even think about that. Because she has a vast majority of the healing abilities in terms of giving people temporary hit points. He can do it to himself. And then Tomato needs to do some prep work to just give a little bit. So Strong Point actually does have some use. But assign objective, I might go for that. Yeah, because that would give us a ton of... It's essentially just giving us a bunch of momentum. I don't even have to see the creature, which makes it a lot easier. Yeah, we're going to go assign objective because it's going to get us a lot closer to a heroic ability. Oh man, but these are so good too. Oh, man, this is tough. I mean, Inspire, I feel like you can't go wrong with Inspire though. Because no matter what, I'm going to be glad I took it. You know what? Okay, we're just going to go Inspire. Let's just go damage. Let's go simple. Wait, why can't I select it? Next. I just select something else first. Hey, here we go. I don't know why that was that. Oh, do I have to choose one of them? Press the advance. Oh, I just had to look at it. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, we'll do Inspire. My goodness. Okay, so Assassin, Vanguard, Archmilitant, Bounty Hunter. My goodness. Alright, so you two are identical, so I'll do this one next, and then we'll see from there. Assassin. Assassins are masters at identifying the slightest vulnerabilities of key targets and dispatching them by any means necessary. Core focus, high damage, dodge, and dodge reduction. Threat elimination, hit and run. Okay, so Pascal, he can do it all, so it's a little bit hard already. The assassin sees a single opening for each enemy on one of the enemy's sides. Okay. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, excluding overpenetration, they deal additional 10% of their max wounds. Okay, can you explain opening to me? Whenever the assassin hits an opening... No, explain opening. Opening, where hits an opening. What? So it's just every single time I hit somebody, they gain opening? They deal an additional 10% of the target's max wounds. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, very confused. Okay, what's dispatch? Maybe it says it here. The assassin makes an attack with the current weapon against an enemy. This attack cannot miss and deals extra damage. It also deals additional damage equal to a quarter of the target's missing health. That's a massive hit. Interesting. After attack, the opening is removed to the opposite side of the enemy. Okay, so this must be like on his turn, the openings must show themselves. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. I could imagine Argenta doing great with that. Let's look at Bounty Hunter. Methodical killers who leave trails of bodies. Bounty Hunter chooses their next target before the previous one has even realized it's dead. Or focus critical hits, defense reduction, killing key targets, and repositioning. I mean, that's exactly what Argenta already does. The Bounty Hunter may mark an enemy in combat as prey. Whenever the Bounty Hunter kills a target marked as prey, they gain a stackable bonus until the end of combat. The bonus depends on the enemy's difficulty tier. 1 to 2, gain plus 25% wounds and... Wait. Plus 25% of the Bounty Hunter's maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Okay, so it gives them a lot more survivability. Tier 3 and 4, extra... time. Okay, either 15 or 20% crit damage and 6 or 8% crit chance until the end of combat. And prey has 3 charges. Interesting. And then 5 and 6 both above. This is interesting. I'll give it that. I mean, yeah, I can heal real quick with that as well. Wild Hunt. The Bounty Hunter simultaneously makes several attacks. The number of attacks is equal to the number of prey in combat. These attacks are equally divided among all prey in the Bounty Hunter's line of sight. The attacks always hit and always score crits. Interesting. And Grand Strategist. You're not going to be a Grand Strategist, buddy. Okay, so either Bounty Hunter or Assassin. I might actually have to look at her. Yeah, what's Archmilitant? Because you're not going to be a Master Tactician. That makes no sense, right? She's already a Grand Strategist. You're not being that. You're Bounty Hunter and Assassin. I don't have to make it separated, but... And then you're Master Tactician. Which Master Tactician isn't that bad for her. But what's Archmilitant? An arch militant is a formidable master of warfare, able to blend various weapons and styles mid-combat, be it melee or range. Okay, so this sounds more so like Pascal. Or anything, but he can't even use this. The arch militant is the best at it and becomes stronger and stronger with each second in battle. Whenever the arch militant uses an attack that is of a different type from their previous attack, the arch militant gains a stack versatility. Valid attack types are single shot, melee attack, area melee, area range, or ranged burst. Gains +3 weapon skill and ballistic skill for every stack of versatility. If he has 4 more stacks, the arch militant deals an additional +10, so about +15%, or +15% damage, whichever is higher. Okay, steady superiority. Until the end of combat, the arch militant can make an additional attack each turn. The first attack after using this ability and each turn afterward costs 0 action points. Interesting. Okay, so she's not an arch militant. That's for sure. The question is, do I want her to also be a master tactician or a bounty hunter? Bounty hunter makes sense. She's getting all the kills. Like, maybe I'll just make her a bounty hunter. Okay, so it turns out I switched who's being what first, but Argenta, it doesn't make sense for her to be anything but a bounty hunter. We have hunt down the prey, which we already looked at. Only 3 charges is crazy. Okay, claim the bounty. The bounty hunter makes makes a free single attack with a selected weapon. This attack always hits, does not end the bounty hunter's movement, but deals only 40% of the bounty hunter's usual damage. After each third enemy killed by claim the bounty hunter recovers 1 charge of hunt down the prey. If claim the bounty kills a target marked as prey, get +2 action points. Okay, so a free attack that deals less damage. I mean, I would say that's pretty good. I mean, she's a big hitter. I might actually give her the better sniper rifle at that point. The bounty hunter's next attack this turn will have the additional effect. So this costs 1 action point. Deals +6 damage. The target's armor will be reduced by 3 times target's difficulty tier percentage. Okay. Against all of her attacks till the end of combat. If the target's armor against this attack is below 20%, the target's dodge is also reduced. Against all of their attacks until the end of combat, additional damage of the bounty hunter attack is increased to 10. Okay. If the target of the attack is marked as prey, its armor and dodge are also reduced against the attacks of the bounty hunter's allies. Okay, so this is also good. +6 damage is low. Can I up it? What's it based on? It's based on my ballistic, so it's 10% of my ballistic skill. Okay. Okay. So eventually it'll be upped as time passes. Piercing shot. Next attack during this turn will have 100% over penetration and 8% armor penetration. Against the prey, the next attack that hits a target marked as prey is always a crit. Okay. And that is good. Yeah, so it guarantees over penetration. The bounty hunter sets a trap on a free cell. Any enemy entering activates a trap. I'm not doing that. Not going to happen. Hot on the trail. The bounty hunter designates an enemy in a 10-sail radius, it's not too far, as trailed and finishes its turn. If an ally kills a trailed enemy, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn after that ally's turn, with all AP and MP remaining from the moment of the bounty hunter used hot on the trail. The bounty hunter gains an additional movement, some movement points, and the cooldown is reset. Okay. 10 cells isn't... It's a little bit too far for my taste. Raid. Until the bounty hunter's next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals extra damage. It gains half of the bounty hunter's current bonuses to critical hit chance and critical damage granted by hunt down the prey. They gain half, eh? Huh. Oh man, there's so much stuff here. Oh my goodness. I mean, Claim the Bounty is nice just because it's a free hit dealing about half damage. I mean, it's hard to say no to that. And also the fact that it gives me more charges, which is really good. But Cole the Bold is interesting because it lowers in a target's armor and also gives me more damage, which I really like. More than likely, I would use that if I need more damage or if I'm attacking a boss enemy. And also it does lower dodge, I believe. Well, yeah, because if I lower it enough, then it can lower dodge. Okay, I think I'm going to do Cole the Bold. Hopefully, that's the wise call, but we're going for it. Okay, Cole the Bold. Okay. And then what else do we have? So for him, he's going to be going Vanguard. We already know that. And then, which apparently didn't have a choice. And then for Pascal, okay, so we have Bounty Hunter here. We don't have an Assassin yet. Grand Strategist, that's you. We don't need a second Grand Strategist. That's useless. Seek the opening. Whenever the Assassin hits an opening... Yeah, you're not hitting anybody. Because I don't know if it count. Maybe it does count, actually. Man, I don't like her. Yeah, because that's all about hits. I guess we're going Bounty Hunter then. But we're not getting critical hits. Alright, Bounty Hunter. Not too many options there. Because we can mark prey, we can do things whenever we get the prey killed. So at least it's something. And then for you, I guess we're going to go Assassin, just so that there's some differences. And also I think that it's good. Because he can move around so fast, it probably would be wise. Okay. Man. That was a very extended level up. Grab goods. And they were hiding this the whole time.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Okay, I don't know if I want to continue to, like, beyond this area, because it's rather concerning. 95%. Go, Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Yeah, irrefutable certainty, sure. Clear the rubble? Sure.
Who thought that was a good idea?
You can't do it?
Experience? Nothing matters more.
There you go. You're welcome, guys. What do we get? Grenadier's Gloves. Using grenades costs one less action point, and we suffer extra damage from the grenades. They're actually giving us a fair few things for Grenadier stuff, which is interesting. Leaflet. Now's our time, not theirs. Go to their homes. Yeah, we reread this. The cargo. Yes, we have to remove it. The heretics.
A new challenge for me?
Then more goods. Take it. Man, there's a whole area over here. Right then, what do we have here? Double rations for you and for your husband? I thought your husband kicked the bucket. Ugh. Okay, rationing. Interesting. There's a trap over here? How are you reaching that?
The Emperor favors me today.
It's about time.
Okay. I did see goods underneath. There must be a way to get down there pretty easily. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. Grab those. It's probably just another leaflet. Yeah. No, we don't need anybody. Got it. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not allowed to go in there. But I'm sure I will,
Follow my lead.
given the fact that there's stuff down there. Just a feeling. Hello, guard.
I've read about this.
Under a layer of rust scratches and ancient paint, the silhouettes of long erased letters are barely visible. Undoubtedly, in the past, a filthy sign was adorned with the proud name of bureaucratic heart of the entire Imperium, Adeptus Administratum. Man. Crazy world. Okay, so this is leading us to the Martyr's Endurance. Is that where I want to go to? The rest of Footfall, that's where I came from. Wait, there was loot. Or is that underneath? Is this our loot or underneath loot? Underneath loot. Or like beyond the wall. Okay. Hello.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I'm a friend. I guess we'll go to Martyr's Endurance? I don't even know what this is. But it's the only place to go to. This looks like a shopping area. Okay. Game saved. Inventory, character, journal. I'm trying to see if I can just go right back to the void ship. Doesn't look like it. Pause. Okay. Thank you. So what is this?
Nice little spot. It's good to see folks enjoying themselves. Even the air in here feels nicer to breathe.
An entire establishment dedicated to unproductive and parasitical pursuits. A waste of station space.
Yep. Sure is. Nice. Collect all. Medicaid.
Duty prevails.
Stuck to the plates are lumps of sawdust, toxic waste that is sometimes passed off as ordinary nutrition. Logic. 98%. What is this?
Operation successful.
The menu systems are earlier similar to the design of the internal scan. Oh, man. Didn't show me. I think that Pascal gets 6 free attempts.
Oh, come on.
Really?
Why?
What?
Haven't I studied hard enough?
How are you guys failing?
That didn't go as I'd hoped.
Okay,
A new challenge for me?
come on, Pascal. Why isn't Pascal going?
Burden of failure is the most terrible punishment.
Lesson learned.
Well, that's pretty crazy. Okay, we failed 6 3/4 chances. What in the world? What?
Making adjustments.
Okay, there we go. That was insane. Okay, a bunch of servo skulls. Interesting. Okay, take all. That was crazy. Oh, what was that? 7 chances? 8 chances? They had a 3 and 4 chance of working?
My house would be proud of me.
Dirty so okay, that must be an indoor area that we can't see yet. Gorde Skatov.
Victory awaits! Unexpected result.
The decanter used to contain a cheap amasec, which for the sake of attractiveness has obviously been enriched with a deodorizing agent. Okay. Interesting, I guess. Okay, so we found a name that we can talk to. It appears. And that's where we came in. Okay, I guess we'll talk to you, Octaviana. The burly woman with a wealth of fiery hair is in the process of tinkering with some unknown devices, clinking melodiously. She has a rough-looking implant in place of her lower jaw. As you approach, the implant begins to move as if independently of the rest of her face. Welcome to the Adeptus Amesicus, sir. What can Octaviana get you? Amisac? Low? Something more interesting? It can't be. Are you Sister Argenta? The Sister Argenta, the one that has the worst scum on footfall shaking in their boots? The whole station is talking about you, and here you are, in the flesh, in our humble Amesicus. No more I seek retribution against the transgressors. No glory for myself. Okay, well, apparently you're famous here, Argenta. How are things on Net Footfall? Haven't been to our fine station for a while, have you? As per usual, there's never a dull movement. Either someone getting shot in a square, or some rich guys going on a safari to hunt commoners in the shadow quarters. Sure, the liege makes sure that the local shenanigans don't get in the way of business on the station, but what happens on the outskirts adds a little spice to our lives. I guess spice, sure. We make do, but the real trouble is, with every passing day, it gets harder to find grub. Interesting. I heard that some horrors are happening in the void outside Furibundus, that not all ships are making it here, and that the Liege's old patrons don't seem to be in a hurry to help. It's taking a toll on Vladim's authority, and if his authority wobbles too hard, he'll have plenty of people lining up to take his place. Okay. Yeah, what is this place? You're the oldest watering hole on Footfall. The Adeptus Amesicus is the only Adeptus one can find on Footfall. I'm Octaviana. I serve drinks, lend an ear, and if it comes down to it, quiet the rowdy ones. Folks usually come to the Amesicus for either pleasure or business. May I ask what brought you here? It's been one thing after another lately. I figured I was due for some me time. Give me a splash of local hooch. Business. Where better to do business than Footfall, am I right? Business is the only thing keeping this melting pot going. If this wasn't the best place to make deals, Footfall would have been stripped clean long before now, one asteroid at a time. Sitting at the bar... Sitting at the bar often puts folks in a talkative mood, and I don't see anybody paying me to keep quiet. Visits from eminent individuals like yourself boost the status of my establishment, so I can pay you by sharing what I've overheard. Some of it might help you out in your dealings. No doubt you picked up all the knowledge, picked up a lot of local knowledge working in a place like this. Do you know anything about the Anvers? Maybe I do know something, but let's not talk about it at the whole bar. Talk about it to the whole bar. I'll be here long after you walk out, and the Anvers respect no agreements, laws, or other gangs. You look at them the wrong way, and you're dead. Anyway, to the point, those Anvers are scum among scum. The most unhinged goons you can find on Footfall, and even other unhinged goons want nothing to do with them. They have no hierarchy, no territory, nothing. Only a nameless leader, who most of the Anvers haven't seen once. This leader sends them leaflets with inspiring messages. Followers are recruited by other followers. The liege tried to bring them into line, but it's like this. You clear out one group, and in the meantime, 5 more spring up elsewhere. Like I said, no one knows who their leader is or where this leader operates from, but here's what I've noticed. The most recent Anver leaflets, the ones so fresh you can smell the ink off them, always show up in the same area on the Big Slum asteroid. Let me show you where it is real quick. Right around here, I'm positive they're printing their little poems somewhere in the area. Interesting. Okay, I'll be going. Till next time. Okay, that was the only person talking over here? Interesting. I can't enter that, can I?
It's about time.
Well, we can return to Shadow Quarters. Oh, we can't open the door. Okay. Hello? Free goods? Thug? Thug? Okay, I'm gonna be getting attacked, huh? Pecan pie is the best. There are many second place pies, but none compared to pecan. That's your favorite? Nice. Not bad. I've only had pecan pie a couple times. Well, what's your second favorite? Because I've only really had pecan a couple times, which it was good when I had it. I will admit. Like I'm not much of a pie person, but I do really love a cheesecake. Very good. The many second place pies. I will say that I know that a lot of people kind of like apple pie, but it was never really a thing for me. Cheesecakes taste awful after they're cooked. Wow. Wow, you like it. You like to have cheesecakes not cooked.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I've made cheesecakes before. I did try it, like, you know, a smidge of the batter or whatever. It wasn't bad, but no, I prefer it cooked for sure. Like, it's tolerable if it hasn't been cooked yet, you know. Man, which actually Miss Tomato made me a cheesecake for my birthday, which was really sweet. Okay, I'm gonna grab this other loot. Wait, is it over here? Wait. Man, there's so many areas right here. Can I get over here? Oh, right there. Yeah, go get it. Well, that makes it more so like a cheesecake pie, I guess. All right. Man. Guess I'll go in. I don't know if if I go in here, I have a feeling I'm going to be attacked.
None shall stand in my way.
And it might be too late for me to do a full-on fight, so I may just save here. Can I save here? I cannot save. What? Okay. Good to know. Alright, we're going to have to head all the way back then. So I'm going to head all the way back to the void ship. How else do we save? Footfall quarters. Or not footfall quarters. Footfall shadow quarters. Okay, we can just... That's the atrium, eh? Can I just go home from here? I should be able to. Also, it's probably going to save the game as I load in. But also, we have all those wounds. It's actually pretty bad. I don't want to go into a tough fight with those wounds. It was
a new challenge for me.
Not good. Yes, to the void ship. There we go. We're gonna get a good old heal. Well, wait, am I playing Iron Man? Maybe I am playing Iron Man, because I couldn't save. Why couldn't I save? Interesting. I might actually be playing the hardest difficulty, where if you die, the game ends. Did I do that? There must be a way to look it up. I don't remember. Difficulty. Okay, I'm on hard, and it is grimdark, so if I lose, it's over. Why did I do that? I didn't do it right. I did unfair for a minute, and I realized this is just literally impossible. At least, you know, at least for me, a noob. Yeah. So why did I do grimdark? That's so dangerous. Okay. And Henrix is just gone. I thought he was gonna stay with me. Man, dude. Oh, Henrix. Okay, we can... So the atrium doesn't lead to anywhere except to the fight. We'll see if it loads in. Yeah, not like this. I know, but that is scary because that means that, right, if I do lose a battle, just one, it's game over. Grim darkness. It will delete the save and it's gone. Rough. I don't know why I did that. Well, I guess I kind of do. I love challenges, so. Hello, guards. There's a lot of guards here.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
This place was intended to be merely a hall within the temple, but now a whole city has been squeezed into it.
A rational decision. Ecclesiarchy temples lack the critical functionality that a void station requires, unlike the chapels of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Okay. Instigators. Let's go to the Cogitator. Pretty high odds. 98%.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Yes, it is. These flyers still the same. Whoops. Yeah. Yes. Oh, A&V Anvers. Oh. There's something I can reach? A thing here? A box. Okay. More goods down there. Citizens. Aristocrat. I know, I'm being a little bit cautious because I don't want to run into a fight. Because I don't have time for it. Hello? Bunner? Xander's in a service. A letter for you. Okay.
It's about time.
No, these are bills. Yeah, hopefully it's from a young lady who's smitten with me. Nope. Nope, not gonna happen. Poor guy. Poor guy. Smitten. Okay, yeah, I think I am gonna be ending it in a minute, though. Too bad I can't save, because that would be nice. I think it... Hello, worker. Yeah, so many hours. Terrible. I believe if I load in anywhere, we're good. Can I just return to the atrium? No. Yeah, so I'm just going to return here, because then I can just go right back and go wherever I please the next time that we start it. But yeah, I am having fun with this game. I am enjoying it. There's so many options, though. It makes it absurdly complex and complicated. But I do enjoy it. Game saved. Yep. Yeah, so I'm going to be just ending it here. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. More than likely. We'll see, but probably. But yeah, I'm going to be heading out. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you, kid. Glad that you were able to be here. I hope that you are feeling better. I know you said that you were sick before, so I'm assuming you're fine now. But still, I'm glad you're okay. And yeah, I'll be seeing you next time. Either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So we'll see whenever I'm free, I guess. But yeah, see you later.